This question has come up quite a few times, and I thought I'll do a video on it. And the question is, why do I have these strong feelings after leaving a narcissistic relationship? Now, the feelings that's coming up is grief, which can be very confusing. But grief is just the normal human reaction to loss. In any relationship that we leave, there is a loss. But I think what's even more confusing is that it's a narcissistic relationship that we are so relieved to be leaving or to have left. And that's where the confusion comes in. We tend to go through the different stages of bereavement, which is numbness, denial, anger, depression, and hopefully acceptance. But in between all of that, we're still mourning for that person who didn't exist. You know, we're grieving for the dreams that we had with that person. We're grieving as well for the loss of ourselves, because as you know, as in a narcissistic relationship, they take control. They tell you what you need to do. They take away everything that you have. You become insecure, low self-esteem, low self-worth. They treat you lower than a doormat. But saying all of this, we're still grieving for the loss of that relationship. And I believe that as soon as we understand and aware of that's what it's about, then I think we'll be able to heal and move on. We find that a lot of people in relationships that have left a narcissistic relationship, they seem to go back. And that's due to the self-doubt. We start questioning ourselves and thinking, maybe I was wrong to leave. Maybe I need to give him another chance. And sometimes that's to do with our own self. If we are codependent, then we're one of those people that wants to keep fixing that person, keep doing and doing and doing. But we know that we've done so much, obviously, and that's the reason why you got to a point where you realise it is time to leave. Now, there's a technique that I like to do with my clients, just a very simple one. I always try and encourage my clients to keep a journal, you know, just writing down every horrible thing he or she did to you in the relationship. So write down everything. For my case, because I've been in a relationship that's toxic, it'll be manipulation, being taken for granted, being lied to, having to walk on eggshells, not being enough for that person, broken promises. And the big one for me is the fear of never knowing when he's going to turn violent. So like I say, just to remind yourself the horror that you went through, just write down everything that you can think of. You know, it's another thing about being secluded. They don't seem to want you to have your family around you, your friends. But please be reassured that you've made the right choice in leaving such an abusive relationship. Don't care how much you miss him, how much, or her, how much you feel lonely, that will all pass. I think most of my clients find it difficult that they're grieving someone who's still living, because we're used to grieving someone who's died. But really, we're just grieving what we thought that person was about. I hope this has brought some reassurance and some self-awareness for you, so that you are able to move on and enjoy a better life. In a future video, I will be focusing on toxic parents. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't.